Hey everyone, welcome to the show. Well, this is a video about how to book an amazing 5-star overwater villa in the Maldives and fly there business class. And I have none other than Angelo Manella here with me today, who runs the YouTube channel and Instagram Paid with Points. Thanks for coming on the show, Angelo.
Thanks for having me, Shifu.
So you went on this amazing trip to the Maldives and stayed in a 5-star overwater villa. Why don't you just give it a little rundown, just tell us all about it, and then we'll go into how to book it with credit card points.
So I stayed at the Conrad Maldives. It is one of the top tier Hilton hotels. There's the Waldorf and the Conrad. I used 95,000 points was the actual per night stay. Booked everything with points. It was 8 nights and
Wow.
we booked a standard room and got upgraded to a deluxe beach villa for 6 nights. And then the last 2 nights, we had the overwater superior water villa.
Wow. So before we go into talking about how to book it, just describe a little bit about the villa. Like, what do you get at this hotel exactly?
Yeah, so each villa kind of comes with its own living room area, and the bathroom was really cool as it had double vanity sinks and everything was glass, so you could look straight from the bathroom right into the bedroom. Everything was window, so you could just be laying in bed or on the couch, and you're looking at this beautiful, crystal clear water. You had a little outdoor area where you could kind of sit and have lunch. We had a bunch of dinners out there, and we also had a jacuzzi. But you get either a jacuzzi or a private pool, like a plunge pool, and we had the jacuzzi.
Nice, man. Yeah,
And there's
that's
stairs straight down into the water, which is pretty cool.
wow. So you can swim. Do they have like a net thing? Did that one have that? Like you can kind of lie on a net, or is that
Oh
not?
no, so they did have that, but the room that we had did not have that.
That's okay. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Because I've seen that too. That also looks pretty cool. But yeah, that sounds like an awesome room, man. Amazing. And what about the food? Is the food good?
Food was very good. Everything is imported, so it had a price. But that was the only thing that really wasn't hackable.
Okay, yeah, because the price doesn't include. It's not an all inclusive, is it? Unfortunately.
Not an all inclusive. I had a
And
couple $100 in credits from one of the credit cards, the Hilton Aspire, but that didn't get me too far.
okay, and I understand you flew there by Q Suites business class, right?
Yes, we flew Q Suites from JFK to Doha and then Doha to Male. And then from Male, you get to go into your own lounge that the Conrad has if you're staying at the Conrad. So we were able to kind of hang out there, get some food, and then whenever the plane was ready, they just walked us straight to the seaplane, and we took a 40-minute flight to our Rangali Island.
Wow. And all right, so yeah, let's get in how to actually book it. How much did this cost you in cash?
So in cash, it cost $550,
Wow.
and I used 1.2 million points.
Wow.
And if this whole thing were to be booked cash, it's about $40,000.
Whoa, that's insane. Yeah, that's probably one of the best, highest value
Yeah,
redemptions I've heard of actually in
the
my
best
time
one
of
I
doing
have had by
it.
far.
That's amazing. All right, so let's actually get into the nitty gritty because I'm sure some people who are watching this because they want to book it themselves. Maybe some people in the audience have 1.2 million points stashed away. But yeah, let's actually get into how to book it. Maybe we start with the flight and then we go into the hotel and also the strategy because I know there's a certain thing you got to be to get upgraded to that overwater villa, and you can talk all
Right.
about that. I think I
Okay.
know the strategy already, but yeah, let's start
Yeah.
with the flight.
All right. So the flights, my home base is Pittsburgh. So we flew Pittsburgh to JFK, and then JFK to Doha, Doha to Male. Male was a seaplane to the island, and then on the return, it was the island to Male, Male to Dubai, Dubai back to JFK, and JFK home.
Okay.
So the first booking was I booked a round trip ticket from Pittsburgh to JFK, and I used my Delta Platinum, which I had a companion certificate with that. So I used 28,000 miles to book mine, and I think there was like $11 with the taxes and fees. And then the companion certificate got my fiance to come.
Okay. Nice.
Yep. So now we're in JFK, and we were flying Qatar Airways for Q suites. So once we checked in, then we were able to go into the flagship lounge in JFK, which was in Terminal 8. I did want to go into the Centurion Lounge, but you can't bounce between terminals.
Yeah.
I found that out.
Yeah.
But flagship was awesome. And the flight was a one-way itinerary. It was JFK, Doha to Male, and that was, I have a little cheat sheet here, 140,000 points and $38. So what I did, I transferred 140,000 membership rewards points to Marriott at the 40% promotion rate.
Okay.
And then I transferred those Marriott points directly to American Airlines to do the award booking.
Ah, okay. What's the transfer ratio from Marriott to American Airlines? Is it 1-to-1 or is it?
I can't remember what it exactly
Okay.
is. But regardless of like, it's not the best way to redeem points usually, but whenever you're flying Q suites, the cost of what a Q suite would be in cash versus the devaluation of the transfer, you still win by a ton.
I see. And you had a 40% bonus on there. And was that
Right.
140, was that one person or is that for two people?
I got really lucky. That was two people.
Wow. That's
So
crazy.
this has been a bucket list trip for years. So I always am looking at like piecing this together, and that's how that flight was. So business class all the way through. And on Qatar Airways, you can get your seats can either be like the couple cubicle or a couple suite where the seats are next to each other. And you can also book the business class where like it's a seat, the middle area, and then another seat. Okay. So I made sure that we got the couple suite and we did that. And now we're in Doha. So we ended up going to the business class lounge there and took business class to Male, went to the lounge, hung out, and then they told us when the seaplane was ready. And 40 minutes later, we're in paradise.
And the seaplane, was that part of, what booking was that part of?
So that was actually a charge that goes on your Hilton bill.
Oh, okay. I see.
And that one, it was about $550 per person. So unless you have like Chase Sapphire Reserve with a 300 travel credit, or you have the Capital One Venture, something like that, it's going to be a little bit more difficult to book that on that.
So that wasn't something you were able to do on
that was
so like an extra
that was
charge.
the $550 that I paid out, right?
Okay. And so then for the flight back, was it a similar thing, booking about 140,000 points or?
Yeah, so the Male Dubai to JFK, that was 136,000 Chase points that I transferred to Emirates at a 1-to-1. And I actually booked that in economy. I got notified a couple weeks before the flight that if I wanted to upgrade to business class, I could. So I chose to only upgrade business class from Dubai to JFK because that's a 15-hour flight, 14-hour flight versus the 4.5-hour flight from Male to Dubai.
And was that on Emirates?
Emirates A380. Yep, we did that. So we had the bar in the back.
Sweet.
It was pretty cool. And the upgrade was 50,000 Emirates miles per person. So 100K for that.
Wow. So it was 136 for both of you together, and then
for both of us in economy.
Okay, and then another.
And I upgraded the Dubai to JFK leg at 50,000 per person.
Wow. Okay. Cool. All right. Yeah. So we've gone through the flights. Now, what about the hotels? How do we book those with points?
Yeah. So the Hilton Aspire was the main card I used. And it was 380,000 points for 5 nights because you get the 5th night free. And the standard room rate was 95,000 points per night. You can get lucky sometimes and find water villas at standard rates. Whenever I was booking, it was a beach villa for the standard room. And the next 2 nights, I transferred 76,000 membership rewards points. And this was at another 40% promotion. So
Nice.
for total, 95,000 points per night times two is 190,000. And if you multiply that with the promotion of 40%, that's 76,000 membership rewards points transferred to Hilton. So there's nights 6 and 7.
Okay.
Night 8 was the weekend gift certificate that you get with holding the Amex Aspire. And what's really nice is due to kind of COVID times, these weekend gift certificates can be used any night.
Yeah.
Usually it's just Friday, Saturday, or Sunday weekend gift certificate, but they're allowing any night.
Yeah. All the way until the end of 2023, I think it is, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And then but you booked a beach villa, right?
Booked a beach villa. So booked a standard beach villa. Whenever we got there, the entire stay was upgraded to a deluxe beach villa.
Okay.
And the deluxe beach villa, so I think it's like 3,000 or 4,000 square feet.
Ooh.
You basically
Wow.
walk in, and then to your left, you have like this sand pathway that leads you to outdoor couch with an outdoor shower. And then you go straight into the double vanity bathroom with a really nice waterfall shower, right into the bedroom. And you walk out your door into this kind of pool, this like plunge pool almost. And then from there, you're totally secluded in all these trees, palm trees, everything like that. And then you have a pathway out to your own private kind of beach area.
Wow.
So that was the deluxe beach villa with the pool.
That's awesome.
And we had that for 6 nights. And then the last 2 nights, I tried to sweet talk my way into it. This is for my fiance. We wanted to come here for our honeymoon, but the prime time to go to the Maldives is December to March. What can we do? They're like, well, what we can do is kind of give you a 40% off of the cost that a water villa would be because you're diamond. And it ended up being, I think, like a additional $850 per night to upgrade.
Oh, okay.
And we're like, I don't know if we're ever going to come back to a water villa in the Maldives.
Yeah.
Let's just do it.
Nice.
So we did the last 2 nights there.
So yeah, because I've heard that you can actually get, if you're diamond, you can sometimes get upgraded to the water villa, right?
Yes, you
Yeah.
can. I was hoping to, but
Yeah, you still got an upgrade, but it was to the deluxe beach villa, which is still incredible.
it was, yeah,
Yeah, but
very nice.
That's awesome. But yeah, I think if I was there in that situation, I probably would have done the same thing because Maldives is kind of like a once in a lifetime thing. It's kind of so out of the way over there. Yeah, so that's
Yeah,
wow.
I mean, we spent 24 hours in the air, and then because we pieced this flight together so specifically, like we worked around business class flights, we worked around using companion certificates. So our like shortest layover was like 6 hours, and our longest layover was in Doha. It was 15 hours, but we got to stay in all the business lounges, which
Yeah.
kind of helped, made it a little more reasonable. But yeah, it's a trek to get
Yeah,
there.
it's a trek. I like transferring in Dubai because they've got that hotel that's like in the terminal by the gates, and you can literally just book by the hour to just sleep in the hotel.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, wait,
Yeah.
yeah, I did. They were booked whenever we got there.
Oh, it
I
was
tried.
good.
They were
Okay.
booked.
Yeah, I used that when I come back from Taiwan and I changed in Dubai, and the hotel was literally by my gate. So I just got out of bed and got onto the flight.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it sounds like an incredible trip. I'm jealous, you know.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Cool, man. Like, thank you so much. And guys, you know, in the audience, like, listen to his tips, rewind the video, look at all the little hacks, how he booked that, and you could potentially book it too. Any last words? Any final thoughts?
I mean, I know Hilton kind of has its own bad taste with Hilton pesos and the point valuation isn't great, but if you find the right booking and you get a good redemption, there's a lot of value to be found in Hilton, especially kind of Asia, overseas, Europe. There's a lot of good reward bookings there.
That's true. Yeah, that's a great hack. You can get some like 5-star hotels in China for 10,000 Hilton points a night. It's pretty amazing
Yeah.
if you happen to be going there. But all right, man, thank you so much for coming on the show. And you guys go and check out his channel on YouTube. Follow him on Instagram as well. I'll put all the links on screen or in the description. Thanks very much for coming on, and we'll see you next
Thanks for
time.
having me, Ben. I appreciate it.